Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here, and I'm shooting my first video in my new apartment. I'm sure you can see that the architecture is different. There's no stairs behind me, so I am officially in my new place. I've spent my first night, took my first shower, got everything moved in, almost everything. I'm getting a bed delivered Thursday. Um, Slowly but surely, turning my apartment into my little home. Super excited, super thankful, super blessed, and just super grateful to God and to my parents for helping make this happen, and to God for giving me the multiple jobs that I have so that I can afford to live here. And yeah, I'm just super excited. I killed my first spider. Moving in. And what do you guys think about this lighting? Let me know what you think about the lighting. I have a desk that rolls so I can record in my room once I get my room set up, and I can record here. I'm in the living room space. Um, so yeah, I'm loving it so far. I've got my first cup of coffee in my new apartment. I took my first selfie. Ooh, this coffee is strong. I need some more sugar. Took my first selfie yesterday. Today is my first full day though. So that's all super exciting. Today is Sunday. It's currently 9:05 a.m. and I'm just gonna go ahead and jump into the get ready with me. Well, that coffee is strong. I really need to add some more sugar. Also, another great thing about where I'm at is that because the desk rolls, depending on where I end up putting all of my makeup and beauty things, everything is a short distance away. Right now I have it all in the living room because, like I said, there's no bed in my bedroom. So I've been sleeping on my futon, which rolls out, it lays out into a bed, but I don't feel like laying it down, but I've just been sleeping on the futon. So I have basically everything I need out here. So I'm going to wear red and white today. I feel like wearing fraternity colors. My fraternity's colors. Just really, really happy. And it's raining outside today, so I wanted to wear pants. So I'm going to wear white pants and a nice red top. So we're going to do a nice little makeup look for that. Probably going to do some red lips, but let me get some sugar to put in this coffee first. I'll be right back. I'm wearing like a nightgown, so don't judge me. Alright, so my lighting situation, let's talk about it. Let me know what you think about this lighting. I feel like it's bright enough, but not too bright. I don't feel washed out. I feel like you can accurately see my skin tone, and you can accurately see my skin. Like, you can see all the imperfections, all the discoloration I have, because sometimes I feel if the lighting is too bright, it kind of washes some of that stuff out. I want you guys to really see me, like my true skin color, my true everything. So I have a combination of natural light. There's a window, but it's raining, so I have the blinds closed, so it's kind of dark outside. Then I have a yellow artificial light and then a natural sunlight bulb facing each other so that they clash and create a nice warm sunlight combination. Don't mind me, just gonna add some more sugar to this coffee. So the look I'm gonna do is gonna be real simple. Like I said, I'm just resting today. I honestly feel super tired. So I'm gonna go to worship service. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm gonna go to worship service, and then I'm gonna come back here and take a nap. I guess eat something and take a nap. Do I wanna cook? Not really. I don't really feel like cooking. Maybe go get something to eat. Maybe cook something and then go to sleep. Yeah, I'm not really the cooking type. I can cook, but I prefer to eat out. That's my main hobby, is trying new restaurants and eating stuff. Speaking of, I tried a new restaurant on, was that Friday? We went to Terrace Cafe in Ballantyne area. If you live in North Carolina, near Charlotte, you know the Ballantyne area. Really nice little cute restaurant. Really enjoyed it. Food was good. Their food was good. Beautiful presentation. Delicious mimosas. Like, it was a great time. And I treated my old roommates that would let me stay with them for a little while to breakfast there. So that was nice. It was fun. And we met up with two of my other friends. So that was fun. Shout out to BJ and Anicia. Okay, I feel like that's a little bit sweeter. Alright, so enough little chit chat about, my new place, where I'm at, all that good stuff. I'm just moving the computer a little bit closer to me. And let's go ahead and get started with foundation. Like I said, I'm feeling kind of lazy. I'm also feeling kind of warm. Normally I'm very cold natured, but because I'm drinking coffee, my normal temperature, my body heat is up, my body temperature's up. And you guys know that when I get warm, I get like nauseous, kind of sick feeling. So it's kind of how I feel right now. But foundation. We will persevere through this. For foundation, I'm going to put on the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation because it's fast. It's full coverage. And it's easy. It's also the foundation I wore yesterday while I was moving. But you guys will see my super quick look that I did, my 5-minute makeup. Because I thought my parents were coming much later than they were. And I'm wearing the shade Rich Honey, which is the darkest shade. And it's literally a perfect skin tone match for me. And I'm just going to put some dots all around. A little bit goes a long way. So this is actually probably too much. But love this foundation. Love it, love it, love it. Now I'm going to blend that out using this brush from Beach Cosmetics. It's just an angled flat top brush. I'm just going to start to blend this into my skin. I moisturize my skin using a new product that I will hopefully be reviewing for you guys soon. I've got some new skincare products, some new hair products. I already uploaded the video about the new hair products that have given me the amazing wash and go that I currently have right now. Love that gel, love that deep conditioner. So go watch my best wash and go ever video that I uploaded, I think yesterday or a couple days ago, if you want to know what those products are. If you follow me on social media, you have seen pictures of the curls, you have seen videos of the amazing curls that I was able to achieve using those products on my wash and go. And I think this foundation also has, it has sunscreen in it. That's another great thing about it. I was like, there's something else about this foundation that I like. I love the color match, and I love that it has sunscreen. I love the coverage. I love that it's like kind of a satin finish to it. It's not 100% matte, but it's not dewy. I'm just going to push this up, blend around my hairline. Yeah, I killed my first spider this morning, like literally about 10 minutes ago. Yep, 10 minutes ago is accurate because this video is already 8 minutes, 30 seconds long. If you see places that you want to add a little bit more coverage, just dab on a couple more dots. I always feel like I get my right side really good and my left side not as good. Just want to add a little bit more up here and on my cheek area. A little bit more on the chin as well. I can add a little bit more on this cheek. Where did I put the cap? But yeah, it's coming off looking a little bit ashy on camera, but I promise you it's literally like a perfect skin tone match. It also photographs really well. And you can see I'm kind of bouncing the brush. That'll give you more coverage. Yeah, this is probably one of my favorite high-end foundations. It's definitely holy grail. This is going to be perfect for me in the winter and good for the spring. Like spring, fall, and winter, I feel like this will be perfect. For the summer, I don't think it's heavy duty enough to withstand South Carolina heat. Like if I were to be outside all day, but for just like, you know, if I'm going to be indoors the majority of the time, then yes, it's perfect for summer. But if you're going to be outside, like watching fireworks or taking a walk or going to the beach, this probably won't be the best to withstand the heat. So that's that. Let's go for another supernatural look today. So going straight to the brows using my black retractable pencil. I'm gonna get started on sculpting my brows. Mm. Now I'm gonna take the brown, which is just a regular traditional pencil. Trying to snatch up these brows still. I feel like my brows need to be more perfect when I have on less makeup because that's one of the main things you see. Alright, so that's the brown. I'm gonna do the tail end using the black. I can't wait to have my friends over. My very close, bestest friends over. Like Liz and Sarah and Jackie. Jackie helped me move. Shout outs to Jackie for helping me move yesterday. She really helped. Like, homegirl is so strong. Like, physically strong. Jackie and I compliment each other so well. The things I can't do, she can do. The things she can't do, I can do. It's so funny. Alright. So now I'm going to brush these brows out using my little brush. Like I said, I'm literally just going to be resting today. It's Sunday, right? Yeah. I have to make sure. Like, I lose track of the days. And working nights has just made me so tired or just like lost in space. I'm like, what day is it? Where am I? So if you're ever wondering why my videos get uploaded at like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., it's because I'm at work. But this week I think I only have to work one night shift tomorrow. I'm working the morning shift and the night shift tomorrow. I'm working a double, 16 hours. That's why I said I need to rest today. Just rest and build up my energy for tomorrow. Alright, so I'm just kind of brushing over everything. So now we're going to set with a little bit of translucent powder. And I'm going to use my favorite from Black Opal. I love their translucent powder. I actually need to invest in I think a loose powder would be much faster if I can just press it into the skin instead of trying to scrape it out of the pressed pan. I plan to get some more makeup, like just a couple items next month. I've been kind of on a no makeup purge spree. I don't even know what you would call it. Alright, so this is what it looks like. The Black Opal Invisible Oil blocking powder works great. Looks like that. And I'm just going to use a flat top brush, this e.l.f. powder brush. And we're going to pick some of this up and start to mattify and set this foundation. And it is going to make it look kind of ashy and give it a white cast at first, but that does disappear as time goes on. As time goes on. I love this powder, honestly, though. I love it. I do need to invest in like a big one. And I also want to try their loose finishing powders because everybody raves about those as well. Making sure to extra set my eyelids in the areas where I get most oily, like the sides of my nose. Also making sure to extra set underneath the eyes just so that there's no creasing there. Extra set. Yeah, it's making it look ashy, but that'll go away. And my forehead. Which, with these new products I've been using, my nose has actually been getting less oily and my forehead has been getting more oily. But my hypothesis is that because I've been wearing my hair, my bangs on my forehead, that's why my forehead is getting more oily. Or seems more oily. It's because it's from my hair. So the skin products I've been using are definitely helping to balance my skin. And you can see I don't really have a lot of pimples. I have this big one and that big one really. This side is relatively smooth. There's like a couple of tiny ones, but I haven't really been breaking out. Honestly, I think the Glam Glow has worked best out of any of the skincare products I use, but I like to give stuff a break, you know? Give products a break and then cycle back to them, so once I'm done with what I have now, I'm probably going to go back to the Glam Glow, and I put in my 2 weeks at JCPenney, so I don't work here anymore. Well, I basically don't work here anymore. So I'm getting my discount and I'll have to buy everything full price, but you know, it's worth it, so. But hopefully I'll go work in Sephora again for holiday. But ever since they moved me to the women's department, I just haven't been as happy and joyful on the job. And I like to have joy in my job, at my job, for my job. You know, you're just a better worker. You're a better employee that way when you're joyful about your job. Amen, right? All right, I'm moving on. We've said that. It's a little ashy, but you know, it's okay. Like I said, it's gonna go away. Let's go on to blush. Like I said, I don't feel like doing anything too complicated. I am wearing red and white, so we're gonna use the red blush right down here from my Beauty Treats matte blush palette. And I'm gonna apply that using this brush. And this is from a local beauty supply store. You guys see me use this all the time. And look how pigmented, like super pigmented. Actually, Platinum D just did a video on like beauty supply makeup from Kate House, and she has several Beauty Treats makeup products in that haul, and she attest to their pigmentation and quality. Look at that, like really, it's really powerful stuff. So I'm using the lightest pressure to apply this to my cheeks. And this is just a really pretty blush color. Like, blush on deep skin, I think is just so beautiful. I really think it adds a lot to the look. If you don't feel like highlighting and contouring, which I don't feel like doing any of that stuff, that extra stuff. This adds a little bit of color to the face. It also adds a little bit of dimension without highlighting and contouring. Adds a little bit of shape, all those things you want in your face. Alright, so that's that. This side is a little bit stronger, so I'm just going to take a random brush from in here and kind of soften it up a little bit. And it looks super intense on camera, but I promise you in real life it looks beautiful. And of course, if you want to see it in action in real life, then follow me on my Snapchat especially, and of course my Instagram. Alright, so that's that. Like I said, I don't really feel like highlighting or contouring, so I'm not going to do any of that. So now we're just going to go on to the eyes. That was my coffee tastes great dance. So for the eyes, we're just going to do a one and done type look with highlighting the inner corners, and I'm not even going to highlight my brow bone today. We're just going to keep it pretty, like I said, natural. So honestly, I like to wear silver with red and white. I don't like to wear gold with red and white, so that kind of puts me in a dilemma when it comes to the choice. So I'm just going to do a shimmery brown all over the lid and lower lash line, and we're going to highlight with silver in the inner corners. So the shimmery brown I'm going to use is going to be from this Perfect 22 Colors palette, and I'm going to do a little bit of a deeper brown, which is going to add to the look. And we're going to use this really dark brown down here. It's beautiful, shimmery, super pigmented, and we're going to blend that all over the lid and the lower lash line using my brush from Coastal Scents that I like to call my all-over eyeshadow brush. I thought I heard something, like a bug. You guys know I hate bugs. Like, I'm so proud of myself for killing that spider. I literally said a prayer. I was like, dear God, please help me kill this spider. Please help me not scream when I kill it. And he definitely helped me to kill it and not scream. Like, I felt so proud of myself. I was like, yes, I'm an adult. I killed a spider on my own. Normally, you guys know, I call my roommates to kill bugs. Like, I don't like killing bugs. But now I have to kill them on my own because I'm on my own. Y'all are probably laughing at me like, this child. Alright, so I'm going to apply it just to my lid, not blend it out yet. Because it's very, very pigmented, so I want to knock off any excess product before I start to blend into the crease, just so that it doesn't get too crazy looking. But I am going into the crease just a little bit. And it kind of like does its own like it changes color in the crease. That's why I really like these shadows. Like, they are literally a whole eye look in one shadow. You can use one eyeshadow and get a really nice eye look. Like, you see how it's deeper on the outsides? I didn't use a different shadow, just did that on its own. Okay, with whatever's left over, take on the bottom lash line. Yeah, I love this palette from the Beauty Supply. I picked it up, I think, a couple summers ago. Was it summer 2012? I don't know. One of these summers. It wasn't last summer, it was before then. I've had it for a while. And I really do love it. I'm just blending this out using the same brush, didn't add any additional product. And now with whatever's left over, go ahead and start to blend out the edges of the crease. I'm using light pressure to do that. And I am doing kind of a cat eye shape. I am dragging it out a little bit. Make sure you blend out those edges. Blend, blend, blend. But you see how that really just adds to my eyes? Like one eyeshadow, that's all you really need. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corners. I'm just kind of blending out these edges still. Really added something. And then to highlight the inner corner, like I said, I'm going to use a silver, or you could just not highlight the inner corner. How about we just do something different? Let's just not highlight the inner corner. That's the only shadow we're going to use. So putting that palette away, I don't think I really showed it to you, but this is what it looks like. Perfect 22 Colors Absolute brand. And it's in the Gypsy coloration. So it's right there, Gypsy. And this is $5. It's made by Nika K. Nika K, New York is the company. Love this. All right. So now all that's left is to add mascara and lips. So for mascara, of course, I'm using my Urban Decay Perversion. I need to actually get another mascara, like some drugstore ones. I do love the Perversion, but I think, you know, you can go drugstore with your mascara. You don't have to go high-end. I just really wanted to try it because I was so impressed with my sample. And I'll probably get another one of these when I go to Sephora and get my skincare. I think this one's still okay. I don't think I've reached the 3-month mark yet, but I think February, March, April, May. So I think I'm coming up close on it to where I might need to throw this one away. I might wait until like July. It's not dried out and it's not all used up yet, but I feel like it's going to be getting there soon. And I'm just carefully applying this to my lashes. Trying not to get it on my eyelid. Like I said, we're going for a more natural look, so I'm just kind of darkening my lashes. I'm not trying to make them super thick and full like I would if I were doing like a super glam look, but just trying to coat them, make them look more apparent. And visible, but not super like thick or voluminous, just more darkened and lengthened. But this mascara can do all those things for you. Volume, length, darken, define, separate, all that good stuff. And the only thing I don't like about this foundation is that sometimes it will crease on my forehead. I forgot about that. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. So I just added a little bit of powder to that. Or I didn't add powder, I just used the brush that we used to apply the foundation, rather, and press that into my forehead lines. Really making sure that these lashes are nice and long and defined. And we're doing bottom lashes too. Do, 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 do. I'm trying to think, what hymn did I have stuck in my head yesterday? Right now I have my hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I cannot stand the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. On Christ the solid rock I stand, all other ground is sinking sand, all other ground is sinking sand. I think those are for I dare not trust the sweetest frame, but wholly lean on Jesus' name. I think that's what it is. I know a lot of hymns. I'm sure you guys have heard me sing several hymns on this channel. But I had one in particular stuck in my head last night that I can't remember right now. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. He makes me happy, so very happy. Comment below your favorite hymn. I'm interested. I love like acapella hymn CDs or cassette tapes. I remember vividly in my childhood, my parents would like groups would come and perform at our church. At my church, we sing a cappella. This is a great time to talk about this. At the church I go to the Church of Christ. I feel like I've talked about this in some of my other videos. I go to the Church of Christ and we sing a cappella, meaning no instruments, only voices. So there's no piano, no harp, no organ, no drums, no choir. There's no choir. There's just a man from the congregation that goes up to the front and he literally starts the song. Tells us the page number, which is projected up there, but he tells you the page number and the title of the song, and then he just starts singing it, and the entire congregation of the church joins in. So he's the only person up there. There's no choir or anything or quartet. It's just the person. Somebody starts the song. A man in the church starts the song, and everybody else we join in and start singing it. So we sang a cappella, and growing up, when I lived in Louisiana, you know, the South of the Bible Belt, there's more churches and more like singing groups and stuff that sing church music. Groups would come to our church, usually like 4-part men or 5-part men would come, and they would sing this beautiful a cappella music. And I think that's where I first started to fall in love with like harmony and stuff, because I'm an alto and I kind of sing tenor. I have a lower female voice. But they would come and they would sing, and they would like sell their cassette tapes back then, or their CDs, and we have so many of them. And I personally, whenever I go to like visit, like go to a camp or like a conference, I'll try and buy the acapella CDs that they have. And I just love acapella music in general. So that's something about me, that we sing a cappella, and that's why I love hymns so much, and shape note notation, which if you have hymnals that are older, you'll see that there's like little triangles and stuff, like shape notes, like the head of the note with the stem on it is not just a circle or an oval like we have today, but like a triangle maybe. And usually the triangle is do. Some fun music facts for y'all. But yeah, I have some favorite hymns. If you're interested in hearing about my favorite hymns, I can make a video about my favorite hymns and maybe sing a little bit for y'all. Even though I'm not the best singer, I just enjoy it. So, okay, on to lips. Lips is the last thing for this look, and then I can get dressed and go. And I'll actually be super early. It's only 9:37. Church worship service starts at 10:30. I also need to see what my hair is doing under here because I really don't know. Okay, lip color. Like I said, we're gonna do a red. Sorry, my nose started to run out of nowhere. We're gonna do a red. I might need to go dig in my basket or bring my basket over here real quick. But yeah, if you're interested in learning more about my church as well, I can make a video about like the Church of Christ. If you're interested, let me know. Hymns, let me know. What do you think about the lighting, church, your favorite hymns? Tell me about it below. Like, I want to make more videos and I want to see what you guys are interested in. I don't know how dark of a red this is, but my outfit is like a bright red. This, I feel like it's gonna be like a deeper red. Let's see what I got going on in my basket. This is my lipstick basket. You guys have seen it before. Yeah, I feel like this lighting is really true to my skin tone. Like, this is the color I really am. You can see my neck is darker. My chest is very light. My arms are darker than my face is, like if I didn't have on makeup. And this side is also very light. Like, I'm just all shades of brown over here, so I just do what I can when it comes to foundation matching. Sometimes it can be hard. Okay, hymns. Yeah, talk to me about hymns. Let me know if you want a video about hymns or about the church I go to, the church I worship at. It's literally just called Church. Actually, it'd be this way for y'all, I think. Church of Christ. Church of Christ. That's it. Let me know below if you've ever heard of the Church of Christ. Not the International Churches of Christ. Not Church of God in Christ. Just Church of Christ. There's differences in all three of those. And a lot of people get them mistaken for each other. Bruh, why can I not find a red lipstick? You guys know I have so many different red lipsticks. I'm gonna have to dump out my lipsticks. I don't want to though. Let me see what I have in the basket. Oh, look at that. We're gonna wear Milani Best Red. It's a very bright red lipstick. My lips are kind of dry. Let me finish this coffee. All right. And I love Milani lipsticks because they're so moisturizing and they smell delicious. And they're affordable. They're at your local drugstores. And they're pigmented. I'm trying to decide what colors I want my room to be. My kitchen is currently my fraternity colors. It's red and white. My bathroom is turquoise and white. Or turquoise, white, and gray for the bathroom. The kitchen is red and white. The living room right now is rainbow colored, basically. Animal print rainbow. It's interesting in here right now. I think I'm going to leave it kind of random though. And colorful. I plan to have this whole wall that you see behind me hopefully covered in pictures, but you know, getting things framed and printed is really expensive. But you know, I model and then I have lots of pictures. Like, I just love pictures, so I think that's what I want to do with that wall directly behind me. And I want to paint some canvases with like my favorite scriptures and stuff, and just, you know, inspirational wall back there. Things I love the most, things that uplift me. So that's that lipstick. Beautiful color, isn't it? Beautiful red. And that completes this look. Literally, this could have been done in 15 minutes, 15, 20 minutes if I wasn't like yapping about random stuff. But I'm excited and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. And now I'm going to go figure out what my hair is doing and what I'm going to do to it, because right now I can't be going out looking like this. I look like a little boy. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for your support, and let me know what you think about the lighting. Let me know about your favorite hymns. Let me know if you want to know more about the Church of Christ. Let me know down below what you want to see and what you want to hear about. Alright, again, thank you so much for your support. Bye, YouTube. See you in the next video.